Welcome to Natural Living from Moon Lane, where we are joined each month by George Kendal, as he reads from his Countryside Calendar series. And so to the month of May.
May is one of the most beautiful months, and the moment when everything bursts into color and sound. It's known as the Green Rising, and arrives not quietly, but with a kind of gentle triumph. It is the month when the countryside seems to stand a little taller, as though it has finally shrugged off the last remnants of winter and stepped fully into its own abundance. Everywhere you look, the world is greening, not the tentative green of early spring, but a rich, confident, full-bodied green that seems to glow from within. The hedgerows are transformed. What was bare and bristling in February is now a dense, living tapestry. Hawthorn bursts into blossom, its creamy clusters spilling over the branches like lace. And cow parsley rises in frothy white clouds along the lanes, swaying gently in the breeze. The nettles, brambles, and honeysuckle weave themselves into the mix, creating a wild, tangled beauty that feels both ancient and exuberant. The verges now are a riot of color. Buttercups scattered, gold across the grass, their petals shining like tiny suns. Red campion nods in the shade, its pink flowers bright against the deepening green. And bluebells linger in the cooler woodlands, their violet carpets fading slowly as the canopy thickens overhead. Everywhere, the air hums with life, bees drifting lazily from bloom to bloom, and hoverflies suspended like tiny jewels in the sunlight. Birdsong reaches its peak in May. The dawn chorus begins before the first hint of light, a layered symphony of blackbirds, thrushes, robins, finches, and warblers. Their songs weave through the cool morning air, rising and falling like breath. The swallows swoop low over the fields, their wings catching the early sun, and swifts scream joyfully overhead. In the meadows, the grass grows tall and lush. Ox-eye daisies lift their white faces toward the sun, and clover spreads in soft pink patches beneath the buzzing bees. Butterflies dance above the flowers, orange tips, speckled woods, and peacocks, each one a fleeting brushstroke of color. If you walk through the fields, the grass brushes against your legs, releasing the sweet, earthy scent of early summer. The ponds and streams, now, brim with life. Tadpoles wriggle in dark clouds beneath the surface, their tiny bodies flickering like shadows. And dragonflies appear on the warmest days, their wings shimmering with iridescent blues and greens as they skim the water. The moorhen chicks paddle clumsily after their parents, their downy bodies bobbing like small, determined boats. Farm life in May is a blend of busyness and quiet satisfaction. The lambs, now sturdy and confident, race across the fields in playful bursts, their bleats echoing through the warmer air. And calves graze beside their mothers, flicking their ears at the flies. Most farmers walk their land with a sense of cautious optimism, checking young crops, repairing gates, and watching the sky for signs of rain or heat. The fields themselves are a patchwork of growth. Barley sways in soft, rippling waves, its green heads catching the light like brushed silk. And wheat stands taller each day, its color shifting subtly as the month progresses. Oilseed rape blazes yellow across the landscape, its scent drifting on the breeze, sweet, heavy, and unmistakable. May's weather is generous. Warm days stretch long and golden, the sunlight softening into honey as evening approaches. Breezes carry the scent of blossom, cut grass, and warm earth. Rain still comes, but it is warm now, falling in sudden showers that leave the world glistening. After each rainfall, the colors seem brighter, the air clearer, and the land more alive. Evenings in May are some of the loveliest of the year. The sky turns a soft wash of peach and rose, fading into a deepening blue, and bats begin to flit silently above the hedgerows, their movements quick and precise. The last birds settle into the branches, their final calls echoing across the quiet fields. Windows glow softly in the dusk, and the scent of lilac drifts through open doors. May is the month of fullness. It is the countryside at its most generous, lush, abundant, overflowing with life. It teaches us that growth can be joyful, that beauty can be wild, and that the world can burst into color almost overnight. May is the green rising, the heart of spring, and the promise fulfilled.
Thank you to George and his Countryside Calendar episode. As the last rays of sunset settle, we arrive at the end of the month, laden with its blessings. Thank you for watching. I'd really appreciate if you could like and subscribe. And please join me next month for the following episode of Countryside Calendar from George Kendal.